Hello, everyone. Welcome to our podcast, Everyday English Room. I am very happy to be here today. Today, we talk about happy moments in life. Happy moments are small, but they make life beautiful. I think talking about happiness is important for the heart. I hope this episode brings smiles to everyone who is listening. Thank you for joining us today.
Hello, listeners. I am also very happy to be here. I love the topic of happy moments because happiness is different for every person. Sometimes big things make us happy, but often small things make the day special. We want to share our own happy moments with you. Maybe you will remember your own happy moments too. Thank you for listening and staying with us.
When I think about happy moments, I first remember my childhood. I remember playing outside with my friends every day. We ran, laughed, and never felt tired. Life was simple, and every day felt like a small adventure. I also remember my mother hugging me after school, and that always made me feel safe. Childhood was full of love and warm memories.
That sounds very beautiful, and I also remember my childhood. I was happiest when my family went to the beach together. I loved building sandcastles and swimming in the water. My dad bought ice cream for me, and I felt like the happiest child in the world. We didn't think about problems. We only lived the moment. Childhood memories stay in the heart for a long time.
Yes, I agree. Childhood stays in the heart forever. I was also very happy during birthday parties. My family sang for me and made me feel special. I smiled all day, especially when I opened presents. The best part was not the gifts, but the love from the people around me. A birthday is a small day, but it holds a lot of happiness.
I feel the same. Birthdays made me very happy too. I remember once my family surprised me with a big cake. I didn't know anything about it, and I almost cried because I was so happy. My friends came and we played games all day. Even when I think about it now, I still feel that warm feeling inside. Happy childhood moments never disappear.
Sometimes I wish I could go back to those moments. There were no big worries, only fun and laughter. Even simple things like drawing pictures or reading a book made me feel happy. I think childhood teaches us how to enjoy life. When we grow up, we often forget that happiness can be simple. That is why remembering childhood is important.
I agree very much with you, Anna. When we grow up, life becomes busy and we forget the small happy things. Maybe we should learn from our childhood and be happy about simple things again. A sunny morning, a warm drink, a hug from someone we love. These things matter. Happiness doesn't need to be expensive or big. Childhood teaches us that love and time are more important than anything else.
I remember another happy moment from my childhood. It was when my family bought a small puppy. The puppy was so cute and soft, and I loved him immediately. I played with him every day, and he followed me everywhere. When I felt sad, he made me smile again. Having the puppy made my childhood even more special and full of joy.
That is wonderful. Animals give us a lot of happiness. When I was a child, we had a cat in our home. The cat loved sleeping near me, and it made me feel warm and safe. I always talked to the cat, and it felt like the cat understood my feelings. I was never lonely because the cat was always beside me. Pets really bring happy memories into our lives.
Another very happy memory was my first school trip. We went to a big park with a lake, and I felt so excited. My classmates and I took many photos and played together all day. We ate lunch outside and laughed a lot. That day, I understood how nice it is to share good moments with other people. I still smile when I remember that school trip.
I also remember a very happy school moment. It was the first time I won a prize in a school competition. I worked very hard, and when they said my name, I felt so proud. My teachers smiled at me, and my parents were very happy too. That moment gave me confidence and made me believe in myself. Sometimes a small success can make a child feel very strong.
Yes, school can give many happy moments too. I remember when my best friend sat next to me in class. We talked a lot, laughed, and helped each other study. Even boring lessons felt fun because she was beside me. Having a best friend in childhood is something very special. Friendship makes life sweeter and brighter.
I agree. Childhood friendships are very important. I had a best friend too, and we spent every weekend together. We rode bicycles, watched cartoons, and shared snacks. Even when we fought, we became friends again quickly because we cared about each other. That friendship helped me understand what real connection means. Childhood teaches us how to love people without fear.
Sometimes I think about simple happy moments from childhood. For example, playing in the rain made me feel free and alive. My clothes got wet, but I didn't care at all because I was laughing. My parents watched from the window and smiled at me. I remember spinning and feeling like the world was full of magic. Childhood had a special energy that we don't feel very often as adults.
That sounds very beautiful, and I also loved rain when I was young. I remember jumping in puddles with my cousins and getting mud everywhere. We didn't think about cleaning or rules, we only thought about fun. After playing, my grandmother made warm tea for us and told funny stories. I felt safe, loved, and happy. Those memories still make me smile today.
I remember another happy moment is learning to ride a bicycle. At first, I was scared because I kept falling. But my father helped me and did not let me give up. When I finally rode the bicycle by myself, I felt so proud and strong. I shouted, "I can do it!" and laughed so much. It was one of the biggest victories of my childhood.
I also had a similar experience, but my brother taught me how to ride. I fell many times too, and I even cried once because it hurt. But he told me to try again and again. When I finally pedaled without help, I felt like I was flying. That moment taught me that good things sometimes need patience. I think childhood teaches us strength in small, simple ways.
I remember summer vacations too, and they were full of happiness. We visited my grandparents in a small village, and I loved the fresh air and open fields. My grandmother cooked delicious food every day, and the house always smelled nice. I picked flowers, played outside, and felt completely free. Summer vacations were like a dream that I never wanted to end. Those days stay in my heart forever.
Your memories make me think of my summer vacations as well. My family went camping in the mountains almost every year. At night, we sat near the fire, talked, and looked at the stars. I remember feeling so calm and peaceful, as if the world had no problems. Nature made me feel close to my family and close to myself too. Childhood really gave us moments that shaped who we are today.
Happy moments with family are very special to me. One of my happiest memories is when my whole family cooked dinner together. We listened to music, laughed, and worked as a team. The food tasted amazing because we made it with love. I remember looking around the table and feeling warm inside. Moments like that make me feel lucky to have a family.
I understand you very well, Anna. I also feel happy when my family spends time together. My happiest moment was when we went on a weekend picnic. We played games, shared food, and rested under the trees. I remember the fresh air and the sound of birds. Being together made everything feel perfect, and I wish that day could last forever.
I also feel very happy when I am with my friends. We don't need to do something big. Even drinking coffee together makes me smile. We talk about life, we share our problems, and we laugh about silly things. Friends make difficult days easier and good days even better. I feel safe when I can be myself with them. Friendship is a gift that brings a lot of happiness.
I agree completely. Friends are like a second family. I remember one very happy moment with my friends when we celebrated my birthday. They surprised me with a cake and a small party. We talked for hours and listened to music. I felt loved and appreciated because they thought about me. That moment showed me that true friends make life brighter.
I also love happy moments during holidays with my family. For example, decorating the house together for holidays always makes me excited.
Everyone has a job. Someone hangs lights, someone cooks food, and someone plays music. We laugh when things go wrong, like when the lights get tangled. The happiness comes not from the decorations, but from spending time together. Those memories stay with me more than any gift.
Yes, holidays bring beautiful memories. In my family, we have a tradition of taking a photo every year. We stand together, smile, and try new funny poses. When I look at the photos from past years, I feel joy because I can see how we grew and changed together. Those photos remind me that life moves fast, but love stays. Family time is happiness that nothing can replace.
Another happy moment with friends is traveling together. Even a short trip to a nearby city feels amazing because we explore new places together. We take photos, try new food, and learn new things. Travel makes us laugh and creates memories that we talk about for years. I love the feeling of adventure with people I care about. It is one of the biggest sources of happiness in my life.
Travel with friends is also one of my favorite things. Sometimes the funniest memories come from small mistakes, like getting lost or missing the bus. But we always laugh about it later and say it was part of the adventure. Being with friends makes every problem smaller and every moment bigger. I enjoy sharing new experiences with people who understand me. These moments stay in my heart forever.
Sometimes the happiest moments with family are very simple. For example, watching a movie together on the weekend makes me feel peaceful. We sit on the sofa with blankets and snacks, and we enjoy the story together. Nobody uses their phones, and everyone is relaxed. I like the feeling of being close to the people I love. Those quiet and comfortable moments are very important to me.
I feel the same way. Quiet moments can be very special. My family sometimes plays board games together, and we always laugh a lot. Everyone tries to win, and the competition is friendly and fun. Even when I lose, I still enjoy the time because we are together. It shows me that happiness is not about winning. It is about sharing time with people. Being together is what really matters.
Another happy moment with my friends was when we cooked dinner together. We didn't know how to cook the recipes, so everything was funny and chaotic. We cut vegetables too big, burned bread, and dropped things on the floor. But we laughed so much that it became one of the best nights ever. In the end, the food didn't matter. The happiness came from the fun we shared. That night taught me that mistakes can also create joy.
I love that story, and I have a similar one. One time, my friends and I tried to build a tent in the backyard. We didn't know how to do it, and the tent kept falling down. We laughed for hours, and at the end, we sat under the stars instead of using the tent. It was funny and unforgettable. Even when things don't go well, friends make everything better.
Happy moments also happen when someone shows love. I remember when my mother wrote a small note for me and put it in my bag. It said, "Have a wonderful day. I love you." I found it at school, and it made me smile and feel warm inside. It was just one sentence, but it made my whole day special. Love can create happiness in the smallest ways.
That is beautiful, Anna. I also remember when my father surprised me with a small gift after a hard week. It wasn't expensive, but it showed he was thinking about me. That simple act made me feel supported and understood. When we feel loved, life becomes easier. Family and friends give us strength without even realizing it sometimes.
Another happy moment with friends is celebrating achievements together. When someone finishes a big project or gets a new job, we meet and congratulate them. We clap, hug, and cheer for each other. Sharing joy makes the success feel even bigger. I feel proud when my friends succeed, and I feel lucky when they celebrate my success too. Happiness grows when we share it with others.
I agree. Celebrating together is a beautiful way to support each other. I remember when my friend graduated from university, and we all surprised him with a party. He cried because he felt very loved and supported. That moment showed me that true friendship is about caring deeply for each other's happiness. Life becomes brighter when we celebrate good things together. These moments stay in my heart as treasures.
I think happy moments are not only big events, they are also in everyday life.
For example, waking up and feeling healthy makes me happy. Drinking a warm cup of tea in the morning gives me a calm feeling. When the sun shines through my window, I feel positive and ready for the day. These small things remind me that happiness is everywhere. We just need to notice it.
I completely agree. Small moments can make the day wonderful. For me, listening to my favorite music always brings happiness. Even when I am tired, music gives me energy and comfort. Sometimes one song can change my whole mood. I feel like music speaks to my heart without words. Everyday life becomes special when we enjoy the things we love.
Another happy everyday moment for me is when someone smiles at me. Even a smile from a stranger makes me feel warm inside. It reminds me that kindness exists everywhere. I also smile back, and it creates a good feeling between us. A simple smile is small, but it can make the whole day better. Happiness grows when we share kindness.
I feel the same way. I am also happy when I help someone in daily life. For example, holding the door open or helping someone carry something heavy makes me feel good. It is a small action, but it gives me a sense of connection and purpose. When someone says thank you, my heart feels light. Helping others brings joy, not only to them, but also to me.
I also love happy moments when I walk outside and feel fresh air on my face. Even a short walk can clear my mind and make me feel alive again. I enjoy looking at nature, trees, the sky, and people passing by. Sometimes I listen to music or just enjoy the silence. A simple walk reminds me that life is bigger than my problems. It brings peace and happiness to my heart.
For me, eating my favorite food after a long day is a happy moment. It doesn't matter if it's simple. Good food makes life brighter. When I sit down and enjoy every bite, I feel relaxed. It is my small celebration after working hard. Happiness doesn't always need a reason. Sometimes it just comes from enjoying something you love. Everyday life can be full of joy if we pay attention.
Another happy everyday moment for me is when I finish something difficult. For example, completing a task or cleaning my room gives me a feeling of success. I feel proud and strong because I did something good for myself. Even small achievements can make the day feel better. Happiness comes from progress, not from perfection. I love that feeling of, I did it.
I understand that very well. I also feel happy when I finish my work and have free time to relax. Sitting comfortably, watching a show, or reading a book makes me calm. It is nice to have a moment just for myself. I feel like I can breathe again and enjoy life slowly. Relaxing after a busy day is one of the best everyday happy moments.
Sometimes a happy moment in daily life is receiving a message from someone I care about. Even a short message like, "How are you?" makes me feel remembered and valued. It reminds me that I am not alone and someone is thinking about me. I smile every time I get a message unexpectedly. It makes a normal day feel special and warm. Communication brings happiness to the heart.
I know that feeling well. I also feel happy when someone sends me a nice message or calls me. It shows that connection between people is important. Even a small conversation can change my mood. Hearing the voice of someone I love makes me feel peaceful and safe. Happiness often comes from human connection.
Another everyday happy moment for me is when I learn something new. It can be a new word, a new recipe, or a new idea. Learning makes me feel alive and growing. I get excited when I try new things and understand them. It gives me confidence and inspiration. Learning brings happiness because it opens the world more.
Yes, learning can be very joyful. I feel happy when I try a new hobby or learn a new skill. Sometimes I am not good at it in the beginning,
but that is okay. The process is fun and interesting. I feel proud when I improve even a little. Discovering new things adds happiness to everyday life.
I also feel happy when I hear laughter around me. When people laugh, the atmosphere becomes light and positive. Even if I don't know what they're laughing about, I start smiling too. Laughter is like sunshine for the spirit. It reminds me that life is not only serious, it can be fun. Happiness grows quickly when we share laughter.
I agree completely. Laughter is one of the best things in life. I feel very happy when I laugh with someone until my stomach hurts. In those moments, I forget all my worries and just enjoy the present. Laughter makes the heart strong and the mind relaxed. It is a beautiful language that everyone understands. Everyday life becomes brighter when we find moments to laugh.
Another happy everyday moment for me is when I listen to the sound of rain at night. It makes me feel calm and safe in my bed. I close my eyes and enjoy the soft rhythm of the raindrops. It feels like the world is quiet and resting. Those peaceful nights help me sleep well and wake up with a smile. Happiness can be simple, like the sound of nature.
That sounds very peaceful, Anna. For me, a happy everyday moment is watching the sunset. The colors in the sky make me feel connected to the world. I always stop for a moment and appreciate the beauty. It reminds me that even if the day was difficult, it can still end in a beautiful way. Sunsets teach me to be thankful for every day.
Today's conversation made me feel very warm inside. Talking about happy moments reminded me that life is full of beautiful memories and small joys. Sometimes we forget them because we're busy or stressed, but happiness is always around us if we take time to see it. I hope our listeners also think about their own happy moments after this episode. Happiness grows when we remember it and share it with others. Thank you for spending this time with us.
I agree. This episode felt very special to me too. Remembering happy moments gave me energy and a positive feeling. Life is not perfect, but happiness appears in many simple places. Family, friends, kind words, smiles, nature, they all create happiness. I hope everyone listening finds happiness in their everyday life. Thank you for joining us and sharing this moment with us. It was a pleasure to talk with you all today.
Before we finish, I want to say one more thing. If you are having a difficult day, try to think about one small happy moment. Maybe it is someone you love, something you enjoy, or a good memory. That little moment can make your heart feel lighter. We all deserve happiness every day. Let's continue to look for joy and create more happy memories in our lives.
Yes, that is a beautiful message to end with. Happiness doesn't need to be big or expensive. It just needs to be real. If we open our hearts, we can find happiness everywhere. I hope everyone listening chooses to notice and enjoy those small moments. Thank you again for being part of this podcast. We send you warm wishes and a lot of positivity.
Thank you so much, everyone, for listening to our podcast today. We are very happy to share our thoughts and feelings with you. We hope today's topic made you smile and reminded you of good things in your life. Please take care of yourselves and the people you love. We look forward to being with you again in the next episode. Stay happy and stay kind.
And with that, we say goodbye for today. Thank you for your time, your attention, and your heart. We hope to meet you again very soon in another warm conversation. Until then, enjoy life and enjoy the happy moments around you. Goodbye, everyone, and have a wonderful day.